yard line. Martin back to pass. Turns it upfield. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. All over him immediately.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Run inside. It's moved. Taken down. Fresno State right back to the line. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
What a roller coaster on that play, Palmer. The defense gets the interception, and then he fumbles the ball trying to return it, but a heads-up play to fall on the football, and in the end, create the turnover.
It's amazing, David, because you know the defense practices getting turnovers. I don't know how often, though, they practice ball security. And they made that one interesting, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is to get the TO.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Say it. Look out. And they got it.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Looking to the big tight end. And his throw is incomplete. And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down. Saying from the gun on third down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Left side is Smith. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Martin will throw it. Hauls it in. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looking for room. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Play fake, Sayin. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sayin. Soft spot in the middle. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle.
Touchdown, Ohio State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Coming out with it, it's Groot. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Martin back to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Finds a spot down the gut of the D. Breaks away in the middle. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldog!
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Here's Sayin to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Sayin. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the 1st down marker.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Fresno State. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run.
Davis. Cooper. Cooper. Keep Cooper in there. Whatever you do, keep Cooper. I have to say this.
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions against the Texas Longhorns. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting for the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this kind of matchup is always a challenge. Coach told me bringing a team in here on the road can be hard. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
So Nia can go. Everybody else needs to be corners. Nia can go. Nia can go. Yo, what's good? Nah, it's
Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. To throw, it's Manning. Looking deep in the very first play. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Texas. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
They're going to the air on the first play. Here comes the pressure. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Yeah, we play football out here.
Coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all 3 straight runs, so you're going to have to punt it over.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. On the run, it's Peoples. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Penn State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief feel. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. He'll hand it off. Powering through. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here,
breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 30. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Bringing it out. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Becht. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run for the first down. Look out, he's breaking free. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Nittany tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Using his legs. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
They can't stop him. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 20, the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, this is a quarterback's best friend. He's an athletic, big play wide receiver that all you need to do is get him the ball and get him the ball quickly. Just a slant, thrown perfectly on time and on target, and then he's off to the races. Beautiful throw. Great run by this wide receiver for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create.
It's caught. He's breaking free. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. The offense really clicking here. Back to throw. It's Specht. On the move now. Extending the play now. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage, 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, on 3rd and 1, the quarterback has got to make a quick decision. If his first receiver or his second receiver is not open, he needs to run the football. The defense is going to be aggressive. They are here. They're able to get home, get the sack, probably get a stop.
And they're stopped to turnover on downs.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys in particular up front, look at them just
Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to throw. It's Becht. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right.